Hello, today in League of Masters Guide, we will introduce Selene. The first skill of Selene is called Lunar Power. It is an AoE skill that will damage multiple enemies. Let's use it against the pack of enemy minions here. As you can see, if you hit 5 enemies, it inflicts 25 damage. Let's use now the skill against only one enemy. 124. It is very important to remember that Lunar Power will divide the total damage by the number of enemy hit by the skill. So it's very important to target properly the enemy you want to burst down, or if you want to do farming and just kill as many minions as you want, hit as many as you want in the good location. Every enemy hit by Lunar Power will have their speed reduced by 20%. It is very important to remember that, because it will help you a lot to chase or to slow your enemy when they're chasing you. The third skill of Selene is called Moonlight. Moonlight will hit 3 times the same enemy. It doesn't matter if you are far away from your target, as long as you land the first blow, the Moonlight will hit 3 times your target. It only damages one single target and does not provide any AoE damage whatsoever. The second skill of Selene is Moon Protection. It is a very strong skill, but hard to use. When Selene uses Moon Protection, Selene will be enveloped in a protective shield that will reflect one enemy spell back to the enemy. Let's use Ronin to show you how it works. As you can see, the skill of Ronin was cancelled and it took 58 damage back to him. It is a very strong skill, but you have to learn the timing because it's pretty hard. Though you can cancel any skill, the problem of the shield is that it doesn't stop multiple hits. Let's show that to you with the ulti from Ronin. As you can see, only the first blow of the ulti of Ronin got cancelled by the shield of Selene. So remember that when you face some champion who can hit you multiple times, the shield will only work one time. The divine skill of Selene is called Luminous Energy. It will blast in the targeted location and will throw away all the enemy. Let's watch that. As you can see, it's a very strong blast that will damage and kill mostly all minions and one-shot them. It is very efficient to actually destroy the formation of your enemy that attack you in group and separate them from each other. You can launch luminous energy in the middle of the enemy champion and separate them from each other so you can kill them one by one. It is a very strong utility power, and you definitely need to learn how to throw it at the good time and to the appropriate target. Another very important effect about luminous energy is that it will stun your enemy if he collides with any terrain around it. So, one more time, it's very important to place it at the good spot. Let's throw Ronin against the wall. As you can see, Ronin got stunned for 1 second. It is very important to remember all of these things when you plan on using luminous energy. You will be able at the same time to separate your enemy, stun them, and inflict a lot of damage. The passive skill of Selene is called Light of Selene. Every time Selene hits 3 times enemy minions, jungle minions, or even enemy champ, she will recover 3% of her total mana. So it is very important with Selene to actually increase a whole mana pool and not a mana regen, because she will improve the recover of her mana regen only by a big mana pool. So always remember that when you upgrade Selene, so you can actually burst much more with her and have never any problem of mana. Usually, when you play Selene, you should first always improve Luna power because it's your farming tool and at the same time your best burst power. And secondary, you should go for Moonlight. Only 1 point in Moon Protection is necessary until the later stage of the game. You should of course always prioritize Luminous Energy when you can, because it's yours. Selene has a very low cooldown and can be a big mana pump. Remember that it's important to go mana upgrade so you can profit totally about a passive upgrade. Here it is about Selene. I hope you enjoyed the guide, and I will see you probably next week for more guides. Goodbye!